DEGODs are doing something crazy. They're taking their whole entire ecosystem and combining it into one thing, the $DEGOD coin. I'm going to break down what I think it is, what's going to happen, and all of that good stuff. Now, down below there are chapters, so you can fast forward to the sections that you want to help you navigate the video easier. Also, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research before moving in on the crypto and Web3 space. So what's going on is basically Frank's been in the meme coin trenches going absolutely hard, and he put out a post going, "It's real. Website is overloaded. If it glitches, just try again." And it's been kind of leading up for a couple of days now. When you have a look at DEGODs, over the past day, it's had this run up from 26 to around 33, but for about a month, it's had a little bit of hype and anticipation. This is off the back of Frank going hard with sort of meme coin things. And then if you have a look at Utes, I swear about 2 hours ago, this was 5 Sol, and it has just ran up to about 7. Can it go much higher? Not sure. We'll see where it goes. So basically, what are they doing? What do I think is happening? Basically, this is going to be a 404. This is the simplest way to put it. They're putting everything into one coin, and all of the NFTs and also dust converts into their new token, because they do have different NFTs, different things on different chains everywhere, and they want to combine it all into one ecosystem. Now, what this means is it means that you can then essentially turn your NFT into the token to catch the upside, or just hold the NFT and get the upside, because there will be arbitrage opportunities at play. Now, 85% of the supply is going to the holders of dust, of the NFTs, their entire ecosystem. Then they're actually doing a launch, and this is where we'll get into this shortly about the registered users that are trying to get in on it. And yes, I'm registered for it. And then they're also doing they've got the foundation coin as well. Then when we have a look at what they're actually kind of doing, this is breaks down the LP. But basically what they're doing is they're trying to do a 404. Now, in the docs, I've read the docs, but I also kind of understand what a 404 is and what people want to do with it and how it actually works. So what they're doing with the 404 is to get more people on board and into the ecosystem. The idea here is, and there's a great post they actually put at the bottom, GCR says, compare the market cap NFT projects to some prominent meme coins. Shiba has reached a 60 billion market cap at peak. Not a single NFT has reached 1 billion except for BAYC, Bored Ape Yacht Club. So basically what they're kind of doing here is actually trying to execute a 404. The idea here is that you've got NFTs, you've got coins all in an entire ecosystem, and if you owned enough of the coins, you're going to own an NFT. So just say you were a Pepe whale, just say you were a Doge whale, just say you were a Mog whale, you could have an NFT that represented that part of it. Now, 404s have been done from the ground up, trying to sell the token to then get people into the IP, but this is almost taking the IP and working it back into a token. So I think this is very interesting. And look, as we're seeing right now, the floor price of Utes just keeps running up. DEGODs will see that run up as well, but I think Utes will just, because they're at a lower price, people will move into it a little bit more. But yeah, the price of Utes is running up, and there's a bunch of action happening right now. Now, how can you get your hands on the token? Head over to degods.com, or head to sort of X and follow Frank's account. Then head over to degods.com. Then up the top, you've got $DEGOD, and then you can check in. Basically, you got to connect your wallet, but you also got to connect your X account to kind of get rid of bots, but there'll be bots, of course. Then you'll be able to get waitlisted for the bonding curve. Then basically what's happening is they're launching, and there's going 3% into the bonding curve, 1% into the Radium LP, and then 1% to launch partners. They're going to snipe that. So basically what they're going to do is you can buy 1 Sol, 10 Sol, or 33.3 Sol when they're actually kind of launching the bonding curve. I'm guessing this is going to be just sell out instantly and go fast. Will I try for it? Maybe. I might be asleep. It'll be weird hours. Now, one thing I need to touch on really quick is if you actually have a look, Utes and dust are burnt, so they'll be gone forever. But with DEGODs, they will be going into a pool to be repriced, but this is where the 404 aspect comes in, where if you have enough tokens, you'll be able to get the DEGOD. If you have the DEGOD, then you can get the token, but they're not just going to be just doing it with the token. You also buy it with Sol, they're saying. So you could then, the Sol, I'm sure will go buy some of the DEGOD, and there'll be some stuff on the back end. So basically what's going to happen is this is how we're going to know the DEGOD whales in the ecosystem, because if you have enough DEGOD, 555,000, you're then going to have a DEGOD. So yeah, that's kind of a little bit of how it works and how I think it's going to be playing out. Overall, what do I think Frank is doing? What do I think is happening as a whole? I think it's a great pivot. It's a great move. It's a great way to bring life back into the DEGOD ecosystem. It's a great way to get people excited for what's happening overall, and then just get more exposure and more liquidity to DEGODs. Now, the downside here is if the token doesn't perform well, if the NFTs don't perform well, they kind of hinder each other. If the token goes up and the NFTs don't go up, people will then sell the NFTs for the token. If the token drops back down, it'll then hinder the floor price of the NFTs because people won't be able to redeem as much. So I'm not saying there's not as much upside, but they are tethered quite close to each other. And if there isn't some momentum and some good things done with the coin and the token, the ecosystem, it will kind of hurt the NFTs and all the token back and forth. But overall, I think it's welcome. We need something new. We need something interesting. And I think this is a good use of a 404. I think this is a very good way to take a 404 and make it exciting, make it just active overall. And look, real soon, this video is going to be out of date. We'll know how it's performed. This is all speculation right beforehand. Like I said, we've kind of got 9.5 hours until the bonding curve goes live. Then after that, things will kick on and then we'll see what happens. But overall, I'm excited. It's good. This is what the entire space is going to be talking about for the next 24, 48 hours. So yeah, get used to it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, go down there, hit the like button, subscribe button, all of that good stuff. I had a pleasure making this video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.